Five with no jive, and we want to talk about emotional eating and the root cause. Yesterday, we talked about emotional eating. Today, we want to talk about what is the root cause of emotional eating. Now, the root cause of emotional eating, it can be really complex and multifaceted. And everyone or the reason people are emotionally eating is different from everyone. So this is not one size fit all. Some of the things that could be causing you to eat emotionally is stress. We know that there's a lot going on in the world today with our lives, with work, with events, with chronic stress can lead to emotional eating, and that's a way for you to deal with your negative emotions. So you just want to look at ways that you can mitigate or reduce stress in your life. Some things you could do to even reduce stress. Sometimes, if you're overwhelmed or stressed out, just taking a break, walking outside in nature, or you can even just deep breathing, just sometimes counting to 10. It's those simple things that can alleviate and mitigate stress. Boredom. Eating can become a way to pass the time or fill a void when you're feeling bored or unfulfilled. So, if you're feeling bored, what you can do is look at getting a hobby, figure out what are some things that you enjoy doing. And so, you just want to make sure that you are not filling your boredom with food. Low self esteem. Negative body image and poor self esteem can lead to emotional eating as a way to cope with your shame or feeling unworthy. So, if you have low self esteem, you definitely want to deal with that. And one of the ways you can deal with low self esteem is you want to talk to yourself in a positive way. You want to actually cancel out those negative things that you're saying about yourself, and you want to change it with something positive. Trauma, childhood trauma, abuse, or neglect can also lead to emotional eating as a way for you to deal with those difficult moments or to cope with those memories. If you feel like that you have childhood trauma, what you actually want to do is definitely get some professional help. Depression can cause changes in our appetite and lead to emotional eating as a way to self-soothe or manage negative emotions. Again, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling trauma, you want to seek help. Anxiety. Anxiety can also trigger emotional eating as a way to manage nervous energy or distract from worries. So, if you're having anxiety, depression, or trauma, you want to definitely seek help. Here are some tips or strategies to help you stop with emotional eating. Keep a food diary. One of the beauties is today you may want to keep a journal or a diary, but a lot of times there's a lot of apps. My Fitness Pal can help you track what you're eating, when you're eating, how are you feeling when you're eating it, and you want to definitely check, are you hungry? Are you hungry or are you bored? And a lot of times, to do a check before you put anything in your mouth, you always want to stay hydrated and drink some water. And that way you will know if you're eating because you're bored or if you're eating if you're hungry. So you want to do a hunger check. Deal with the stress. Look at ways we talked about mitigating stress. Take a walk, get an exercise class. If you need to see someone because you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, definitely consult with someone. You want to, we talked about fighting boredom. So you want to read a book, take up a new class, take up a hobby, find a buddy that you can walk with or exercise with. There's so many different things that we can do to mitigate if we're feeling bored. Take away temptations. If you find that you're emotionally eating and you're going to the refrigerator or the freezer and getting ice cream, you want to remove those temptations and remove those items in your house. That is a trigger food that you will emotionally eat. If you find that you're having stress or anxiety, you're going to go to the ice cream. You want to keep that out of the house. Don't deprive yourself. Eat the rainbow and have a variety of food. When you're eating a variety of food, your body will adjust and you will find that you will not want to just emotionally eat. So you want to have a balanced, healthy food meal, and then your body is going to adjust. And you want to have healthy snacks. Grab apples, with some peanut butter, celery with some peanut butter, something healthy that is going to fuel your body. It's important to note that emotional eating can be a complex and a very layered issue. So it's not, the root cause may vary from person to person. So it's not one size fit all in terms of emotional eating and the root cause. You always, if in fact you feel like you are emotionally eating, or you have a lot of anxiety, depression, or stress, you always want to seek help from a mental or medical health professional, because they are going to be your first point of contact. I'm Dr. Frances Richards, live at 5 with No Jive. If there's a topic that you would like us to talk about, let us know. Appreciate you watching. And don't forget that we have just released our course. If you want to unpack what's eating you, it's a great course to help you figure out what's eating you. The whole purpose of the course is to unpack what's eating you so you can stop eating it. And you can find that at course.drfrancesrichards.com. That's course.drfrancesrichards.com. I thank you for watching, and we will chat tomorrow. Take care.